It's a bright new day, my morning after Ramadan. I would have said as usual, but not all days are the same. So this is totally a different new morning. We thank God for the new morning. We thank God for everything. Happy Eid. Happy Eid, guys. So the whole month it has been different from what we've been doing before Ramadan, and this is also totally different from what we've been doing during Ramadan. So we thank God for everything, and we embrace each and every time that we get in our lives. So this is my morning after Ramadan. I'm here to share with you how I started my morning routine after Ramadan. This is Merciful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Thank you so much for everything. I really love and appreciate everyone who is watching. So I wake up as usual. I went to the bathroom. I took bath. I prepared myself. I dressed up. I went on my knees and I prayed. I always leave my bed not laid before I go to the bathroom because I always want that fresh air to pass through my bed, the covers and everything. So after taking shower, after dressing up, it's when I normally make my bed. So after there, when I'm done with that, I always get my mopper, go down and I start the cleaning. At this time, it's gonna be different. So we've been blessed with some drops of water or some drops of rain. Yeah, we've been blessed during Ramadan. We've got some rain, by the way. It was a serious one, so we can't call it drops, just drops, but it was a serious rain, and we enjoyed that one. So during Ramadan, as I have been waking up during midday, so it has not been easy for me to clean up these windows. So and I had limited time, and at night I cannot clean the behind part of those windows. So as you can see, they are very dirty. The glasses are very dirty. So it's what has been on my mind, that if I wake up, as I start waking up in the morning, this was the main part, or this was the first work I would do before I do any other thing. So God blessed us with a bright morning, and I wake up when this cleaning windows was on my mind. It was really dirty, so I could look at them and I'm like, oh my God, I even feel ashamed of myself, but I couldn't do anything because of those drops. And we've been getting some dust. It was too much. There was too much dust, so it was too much dust mixed with some drops of rain. It's really, you understand, to those who always get that. So I was like, let me first wash these window nets. As they get dry, I go inside and I do something else. And by the way, before, I didn't know that these things we could remove them. Not until I landed on someone's video. She's also a housemaid, and I saw her removing them, and I was like, oh, so we can remove these things and after we fix them back. So that's why when I got to know that you can remove them, clean them up, afterwards you can put them back. For my case, I used like when I'm cleaning outside, I just get that, I used like to pour water on it. Like when I'm cleaning outside, I just raise that pipe, and I just like throw water on them while not removing them from the window. So after watching that video, I got to know that these things, we can remove them and afterwards we put them back. And when you remove them, there is a way you can like wash them and they get clean better than when you just put water only. And by the way, that's why I got some soap, because water, I saw that water was not just enough, and I was like, let me add up some soap. So this thing, I saw it last year and I was like, oh, this really works. So, and it is easy to remove after you put them back. So it is really easy. To those who didn't also know, me, I didn't know. I've come to learn a lot of things. To those who are making videos, really, there are some things that we do learn. If you take time and you watch someone's video, you can't just walk away without learning something, you know. So I learned that out of that video, and I came to realize that things are really, there are things that we just look at them and we cannot even understand how we can fix them or how we can do it. But when you see someone doing it and you're like, oh, this is how it is done. Yeah, though we do things locally, but at the end of the time, we get the best result out of our local way of doing things. I appreciate, by the way, she's African queen. Big up my sister. She's in Lebanon. Okay, so after washing them, I left them outside. I left them to get dry as I got inside to clean up some of these windows. So cleaning up these windows, inside it is so easy, but outside there is no way you can clean them when it is at night, or you know. So that's why there is a way I always get like up there and I clean them. Cleaning outside, while when I'm not inside, it is not easy because it is too high for me. I can't reach up, you know. So I always find ways on how I can go up while inside, and I clean them. They were very dirty. So that's how I got up there, and I tried my best to clean up there. So I also want to give another tip. Since it was high and it was risky for me, so another way on how you can clean these windows, like is a way not to get tired, or not to risk too much. You put some water in a container, you add some glass cleaner, you get a wiper. After getting a wiper, you squeeze some water, you leave just a little water, yeah, like you squeeze that wiper after you start cleaning, you know. It is after cleaning with glass cleaner mixed with water, as I'm going to do right now. It's what I'm going to use right now, the way on how I'm explaining. Like I got a container, I put some water, I get a wiper, I just dip it into the water and I squeeze. Afterwards, I will go and wipe on the glass. You see, this way it is easy for me because I will just use my hands, not to put the head, not to put like and for this case, this one was too high for me, so I couldn't like um, go outside and I clean, you see. So you just dip that wiper and you start wiping. Then afterwards, you will get the dry wiper after you dry off that water that is mixed with the glass cleaner. It really helps. You won't take too much time, or you won't get scared. You'll just put your hand and wipe the glass. So this is how I locally do my windows, and it really helps me. The easiest way I can do, and I make sure that they are clean. So after cleaning the windows, it's when I start up my morning routine. My morning routine, as usual, in the kitchen, washing off the dirty things that I have found in the kitchen dirty. As I have told you that not all days are the same. So I would say that today I started with the windows, then afterwards I had to wash off the dirty utensils that I found in the kitchen. Okay, so I have a question that I would love to drop onto this video, and I would love to get some answers from those who have been like fasting. You've been also like sleeping the same time after prayers, like, you know. So I would love to get an answer from you. How do you get into a normal to normalize your sleeping time? Like during Ramadan, we've been sleeping at a different time. Right now we have to go back to our usual time. So how do you get back to the usual time, not the one we've been using during Ramadan, very fast? I would love to get the answer from you, because I've tried so hard to normalize my sleeping time, but it's getting days and days, and I haven't gotten like into a normal modes that I do really want. How I wish to get an answer from you for this case, so that I can enjoy as usual. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching into this far. I really love you guys. I appreciate. Just to know that I appreciate whatever thing you are doing on this channel. I'm merciful. Let us keep the love